Turning to the coronavirus, where infections are shattering records here in the U.S., health officials reported more than 1 million new cases yesterday. Now, that number does include Saturday and Sunday totals, and of course, hospitalizations have not risen as quickly. However, the 7-day average of new cases is now close to 500,000 a day, and that's concerning. Meanwhile, the FDA has authorized Pfizer's booster for 12 to 15-year-olds and for kids aged 5 to 11 who have compromised immune systems. It also decided boosters can be given 5 months after a complete vaccination instead of 6. The changes still need CDC approval. Omar Villafranca is at a testing center in Frisco, Texas for us. That's near Dallas. Omar, good morning.
Good morning. The positivity rate here in Texas is more than 33%. That means more than 1 in 3 PCR tests are coming back positive. Take a look at this testing site behind me. They're expecting to test hundreds of people today. In fact, there were dozens that were lined up before this place even opened. We get it. People are tired of hearing about numbers. They're tired of hearing about positivity rates and hospitalization rates. But doctors say what people need to pay attention to is how this is affecting children.
At Cook Children's Medical Center in Fort Worth, Texas, hospital beds are filling up fast with patients.
Are your patients younger kids or your teenage kids that you're seeing?
Unfortunately, we're still seeing both. So really anywhere in the spectrum. We've had some babies that were a few weeks old.
Dr. Mary Suzanne Whitworth is the medical director of infectious diseases at Cook Children's, where more than 24 children are hospitalized with COVID right now. One of those patients is 8-month-old Olivia McKinney. She was born more than 3 months early at just 1 pound, 1 ounce. Her mother, Mirandy Patterson, says she had been doing great until last month.
She was hospitalized a month ago with a different type of virus, and then she recovered from that just fine. And then we were doing great, and then she caught COVID, and here we are.
Olivia has been on oxygen for several days now and is unable to eat normally.
I was devastated. I just sat there and I cried because I didn't know what her fate would be like.
It's affecting kids everywhere. Across the nation, an average of 378 children were admitted to the hospital every day from December 22nd to December 28th. That's a 66% increase from the week before, and the highest rate of pediatric hospitalizations so far during the pandemic.
What would you tell people, based on the predicament you're in, about this disease?
It's scary, and you never really think that it would be your child, but my daughter can sit here and she's coughing 30, 45 minutes at a time, and she can't catch her breath, and they're having to try to suction and everything like that to try to get her to just be able to breathe again.
School districts around the country are paying attention. Schools in Detroit, Newark, Cleveland, and Milwaukee are going to remote learning, which could last several weeks. Gayle?
Got a lot of worried parents out there. Thank you very much, Omar.